Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are again, episode 3 of Chola, which the first 2 episodes had not been kind, at least in this room. But at least in the second episode there was some progress. We did expand in Tagadur, which is part of Chola Nadu, which is the land that we're trying to create here, but we're not ready to break away from the Pallavas, as the realm is kind of, well, really messy. I mean, South India is very much messy. But in Rashtrakuta, they're expanding, even in areas that are part of the Deccan Empire de jure. While meanwhile, in Magda, there's the Pala Bengali, and over there in Rajasthan, and there's the Pratihara, and up north is the Ajuda Kingdom. Which at least there's some sensibility in North India. But down here, holy crap. As I remarked from the previous episode, it's like, and I thought the Balkans was a mess. Down here in South India, it's more so. And it's going to be more messy. This one is... It's like, look, if we wanted to fight our war of independence... Again, theoretical, I'm just looking it up. If we were to do that, yeah, that's just this and whatnot, but I'm not in the mood for independence. What I'm in the mood for is, although I was going to embrace Jainism, but I think I can wait for about 2 years. When's my birthday? Oh, it's on January 1st. 790. I'm given 790. That's when I will convert to Jainism. And a reason why am I pushing back on that? It's because we haven't really done the seafaring raids yet. We haven't come across them. And there's an ongoing construction of a Kessel shipyard in Raya, so I want it done now. It'll be done July later this year. So we're not quite ready to embrace Jainism just yet. It's either the Raja or my wife. And also, I'm trying to have children. That's another issue for this episode. Oh, come on. Well, ladies, time to party again. Anyways, this son here is a legitimized bastard. And yes, Shiva's just like me. But the problem is, he's a Vaishya. He's of that caste of traders and artisans. Because whoever was, like we never knew who the child was, but it was born a bastard, and therefore he lowered the caste. His caste got lowered. Hierarchy got lowered, there you go. The motivating factor, why should we raid by sea just to get loot? Only Hindus can do that. Jains and Buddhists cannot. It's because the economy is so bad that China still has yet to recover from a plague. No, maybe for... How about some diplomacy? This may impress her. I was about to say, I can't tell her about my old terror exploits. They say I'm a suspected coward. I need her to like me more. So we can have children. Hopefully a son. A son that is of my caste. The Kshatriya. The Varna. We can hold Diwali again if we want. Let's play for some money. Hail to the Thakur! Yeah, I got some money. Only 7 ships. And I don't have a... Look, I don't need any of those traits. I want to be a Jain, and to have children, and I would like to be a Jain ascetic one day. Yeah, that's the path I'm going for this character, because, man, we've gone through so much. Just give me at least once. Okay, that's 9 ships. Is that correct? 11. Alright, here we go. Let's begin. There is room. Yes, there's room for all of us. We're going on our first raid. And after that raid, then, you know, we'll use that money for probably build more shipyards. So more ships holds more gold. And then with more gold, more troops. I ain't gonna be there personally, but is there any commanders that have the... Anybody with the siege leader? That's right. No. Not possible. Sure about that? No. That's unfortunate. Go raid CK2. Go far. Because they have a weak defense. And if you capture some prisoners, then we gotta make them pay it, the ransom. And if they do not pay the ransom, then we're gonna raise them. We're talking about their children in case we get some. So off they go. See you later. What the Doc's fate's triumph, but what's that war about, by the way? Again, we can't raid areas like there or there, because you can't raid Buddhists or Jains. And I don't want to put that to a theory. Alright, just arrived. Need to make my wife love me. We celebrate Diwali as the raiders are... Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the phone. Stop. They're at war. They're attacking CK2. Yemen is doing that. I have to go to a different location. What has the weaker levy in? Fort low. Could try to raid there. Ooh, out of the question. I guess Somalia is a better option. And there's these guys who are currently at war with them. Yarsan. Sunni heresy. Yeah. Our option is very limited, so Somalia it is. We cannot raid CK2 because they already raised their troops. They're expecting a naval invasion. I shall remember this. So, just get as much loot out of it as possible, if you can. It'll take a long time. Hope you love it. And she loves it. We're lovers now. Let's celebrate. That can't be good. If we lose more troops due to what's going on up there. But don't worry, nobody's going to attack our realm. How much gold can it hold? Just bring back a lot of money, will you? Oh. Here we go. Alright, how much do we get out of this? Well, here's some of it. Even though that's chump change. And this mosque better have a lot of it, but it doesn't look like it's going to hold much. And I'll get personally involved, even if it's just, as I said before, chump change. And we got some. The Pallavas want to make these guys a tributary state. Oh boy, they split again. Now the Rashtrakutas have called Maharashtra, and another in the Telugu kingdom. The balkanization of South India continues. There's gotta be a new word for that. Instead of saying balkanization, what do we call that? Like, use your own term. Equivalent of it, but we say it in, I don't know, Sanskrit. Or Tamil language, matter of fact. Because I know people in Chola Nadu, they'll say, hey, don't speak Hindi. We don't like that language. We're proud of our classical Tamil language. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, I study things. Go on the other side. All my concubines are best friends, and my wife's my lover. Sure, I may be a coward, but I'm a pretty fascinating guy in bed. It's better hold a lot of loot. That's the last time I'm ever doing carousing. So for now, family focus. So don't convert to Jainism until these troops return home. With all that loot. We'll raid Sakatra in another reign. Here we go. Here's gonna have more ships for the future. This raid of smaller, it's just gonna be one time only. Got some money. But we're gonna have even more when we raid all these areas. Hey, what happened to your manpower? Guess we're taking that. And if we were to fight on directly, I think we could win that. but we're almost full. Not almost, more than halfway. That sex appeal better go away. Because I don't want that boy to be ruling Cholamandalam. That mosque better have a lot of money in there. Alrighty. Yeah, that old mayor. At least he looks at me more fondly now. He's been doing a good job defending himself since there was a bounty on his head. Surprised nobody ever got to him. He outlived my father. One more city should do, and then we're out of here. Go back home. We'll hold another Diwali, please. Family first. Fabricated claims in where? Madurai. Finally. And it better be a son. If I get a second son, then blessings will be thrown. Showered, I mean. Showering with blessings. Let's get out of here. Let's go back home, boys. You got what you came. Turn home. There's reasons why I said I want to convert to Jainism and then go be it. Oh, no. She's with child, should not look at her this way, even though she looks more beautiful than she already was. Hoping to get a virtue. Just in preparation. Once troops landed, then it's Jainism time. I don't know why I'm sure some of you people are thinking, like, why is Lord Master really like Jainism? Hinduism so much. Well, I'll explain why in a moment. Alright, a fleet full of loot has returned from the raiding. Thakur Parântaka of Cholamandalam gains 110 gold and 110 prestige. The recent influx of looted treasures encouraged buying and investment in Cholamandalam, which in turn attracted more warriors who were hungry for gold. But this is only going to happen. This was the only time that'll be happening under this reign of the Thakur. You earned your You earned your pay. Alright, it's time. Now that children are coming, now I shall convert to Jainism. The Indian religions have so many traditions in common, and the people's beliefs are so mixed that it's not impossible for a person to simply choose to convert from one religion to another. Such a choice may be made once in a lifetime, however. This will hurt the moral authority of a Hindu, as I'll become a Jain. It's going to take a big drop of prestige, but I'll get some more karma. Do it. Jainism is a religion with strong traditions divided into two main branches, the Digambara and the Svatambara. As I convert, I must choose one of them. Traditionally, there's a lot of Jains in the Tamil land, but In this timeline, based on what I've read about the history of Jainism, especially down in Tamil Nadu, and apparently these guys are Jains too, that traditionally here in the southern regions of India, especially in Tamil Nadu, most of the Jains are Dingamar, the sky-clad. So it's just tradition again. This is for good health. Live a bit longer as a Dingamar. And a Svetamar is the white-clad, which is just a vassal opinion up, which I don't think it's necessary at this time. So I'm going to be a Dingamar Jain. So I'm sure maybe I could finally get rid of those guys. By the way, I have this provoke title, Fidel. Yeah. They say yes, that means I can get rid of all of them, so we have to kick them all out. So, gentlemen, you've all lost your jobs. And we can finally get rid of the old man. We're going to replace them with Jains. Just for starters. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all of them. So there you have it. When you're a Jain, then that means Liege is a pacifist, plus 15 opinion. But not many are too fond of me. But don't worry, I'm going to have some assistance. Now that we kicked them all out. Yeah, you'll do. Now I'm going to need a good intrigue guy. Get me the Afghan. If I ever... Oh, by the way, since I just became Jain, that means the rest of my children are going to be born Jains. Honestly, I don't want them to be Jains. I want them to be raised by her, so they could convert them to Hinduism. Because I'd rather have... I'm using Jainism as a way of... It's more of a personal thing rather than a family thing. The bastard son here, he's going to remain Hindu. At my behest. Right, now that the task is finished, I'm going to join this Jain monastic society called the Sravaka-Samgha. Jain monks swear to abide a number of vows, regulations, essential duties, and restrictions. They depose all personal property, seeking purification and self-realization. And there's the Archa, obviously from Gujarat. Svetambara Jain, or some the other branch. Have to pay 14. Peace be upon you, Thakur Parântaka. We are delighted by your decision to join our ranks as a lay member, Thakur. Together we shall strive for the betterment of ourselves to our fellow Jains by following the Anuvarta. Shubhaste Pantana Santu. May you walk on auspicious paths. It's in Sanskrit. It is a great honor, Archaya. Archaya meaning teacher. I have very little total gain. Yes, it's unfortunate, but I'll redeem myself. And I'm going to need some assistance here. I send messengers to all directions, their mission to try to find a wise guru and convince him to come to my court. Hope they find such a person. Why a guru? Because there are rare occasions that he could help you get rid of one of your bad traits and vices. I need to be more good. You're the new spy master. And if the Jain guru is better than my court shaman, then he'll be the new court shaman. Which I'll eventually learn how to pronounce that word. While pondering over the guest list, the banquet, I wondered should invite some of my friends. Of course. My lord, the wise guru, Senkabaku, has agreed to come and take up residence at my court. He's the court guru. He's a mastermind theologian, Svatambara, quick, scholar, and patient. And yeah, he may be of the Vaishya caste, not a Brahmin. But do not worry, he's a Jain. Jains and Buddhists are not bound by those rules. Yeah. And obviously you have way more learning skill. I rushed around to try to get everyone to work hard. Not smart to get everything ready for the banquet. When the guests started to arrive, I impatiently waited for Tempavai, but I still did my best to make sure every guest saw welcome found a designated place at my table. She never showed up. Remember, as a Jain, you can't go hunting, you can't do tiger hunts, you can't go raiding, and any violent action you do would be a violation of the ahimsa, non-violence. Oh yeah, if Raja Sakara made a man cry. But for me, I would say, "Oh, Arjuna, what have I done? Forgive me, please." And I became kind. +3 for kind. Wow. And I'm sure the court guru here would be like, "Oh, congratulations, Parântaka. You've taken the first step to a larger world." Bingo. How much is it to subjugate? 500 coin. And if I were to take up theology, it has to be in 3 years. Permit me to remind you of your obligations and duties as my sworn vassal. To form a conspiratorial faction would be a direct violation of these. I must ask you to promise never to do so. Signed, Raja Atita. True, founding such a faction would be very nice of me. I'm kind, you know. And with the vassals having such a high opinion of me, except for this guy that I just fired, do not worry. In due time, you will look highly upon me. I can't take it another daughter, but this one's born strong. My mother died, bedridden and infirm. Too many daughters, not enough sons. Huh. Okay, if I could subjugate him, I could take the realm for myself and use that land for to build up a military and have a stronger case for a war of independence. Chola independence. That's my next goal now. If we ever have a good income, better be a son this time. If we have a good income, especially whenever this devastating plague ends, as long as this old emperor dies, and we'll have a very good time. There are a few monasteries close by where the lay members of the Sravaka-Samgha frequently convene. As such, it is expected that every so often attend these meetings. I spend a fair amount of time at these monasteries to get in touch with the monastic foundations of the order. Such a period is about to start. I will fulfill my duties as expected. Continue to build up the levies. Peace be upon you, Sravaka-Parântaka. It has been brought to our attention that you are perhaps not spending the appropriate effort in matters of theology. We encourage you to set your worldly worries and focus in matters of divine in nature. If you want me to focus on theology, I will respectfully decline. I'm sorry, because wait 2 years. Because I'm trying to have another son. Just at least one more son. And then I would feel like my life can be content. I have now been at the monastery for a few days, surrounded by others who share my passion for the Tirthankaras, and yet I still find I miss having a friend. Sravaka, Vermadeva, and myself seem to be getting along quite well, though perhaps this could be a blossom into a true friendship if we did something together. I'm sure you would greatly enjoy. Marathi chanting about it, just like me. By the way, notice the portrait? He's not wearing any clothes. The Dingabara Jains, or sky-clad Jains, they're the ones that go naked. Only the monks go naked. Not the women. They don't do that. The Svetambara is white-clad, clad in white. Mastermind theologian. Discussing the Anga Sutras. It was discovered as holy text. Mind you, Sutra, not Kama Sutra to you people. And also, since I'm a Dravidian culture, I can't read Kama Sutra if that book was in my treasury. Only Indo-Aryans can read that, not Dravidians, because they would probably think it's drivel. But anyways, truly enjoyed my suggestion. We've become close friends. We regularly seek each other out during our free time. I'm starting to notice it affects my focus on monastic duties. Let's focus on my studies. That's why I'm here after all. If we can get up to purity of 500, we can take it over. Or even me perhaps take over the Pandya realm. And become the Raja there. Yeah, I could see that. I'll buy her something nice. And I become charitable. The fortunes of the Tirthankaras. By the way, Jainism is a religion of incredible antiquity, stemming from the ascetic Sramata tradition in India, in opposition to the priestly Brahmin and the caste system. The guiding principle of Jainism is ahimsa, non-violence, which is more radically interpreted than any other religion. In the game, Jains have a hard time waging offensive wars, but their remarkable tolerance means Jain rulers are well liked by all. Yeah. Once I get another son, I'll choose him as heir. Anyways, a well-dressed merchant has requested an audience. The man presents himself as Master Mordecai ben Reuben, the representative of the Jewish Radhanite merchants, and implores, "We are seeking to set up an office in Cholamandalam, but lack the funds. If you would sponsor us, we'll be eternally grateful." Well, I'm a bit short on cash, unfortunately. I can't pay him, and I can't get him to settle here, so I'm sorry, I have no gold to spare. Because most of that is going to the build-up of the Chola war machine. But for now, we just need to put up a better tax. She asked me to buy her some new clothes because of the pregnancy. She's outgrown most of her wardrobe. Now she feels frustrated for not having anything nice to wear. Whenever she feels making an appearance. "My dear, you do not need new clothes. You're already wonderful. And you better bear me a son, or Or so help me. Or so Rishab help me. Just like to maintain a friendship. Dead your war. Oh yeah, my wife's from that cleric. More purity, more technology points. Bingo! Strong son! Yeah! Oh, by the way, no. But I'm not naming my son Rajasakara. No. That is a stain of ours. Think of a much sort of name for that sort of thing. Something a little easier, or something a bit, you know, like I can recognize pronunciation, not something too hard. Or too long, matter of fact. Because you know how Tamil names are? So, we got a strong son. I named him heir. Because rules of Jainism said so. Vikram, maybe. I know there's a Vikramaditya on the list. Here, Raja. Yeah, I recognize it. Here, Raja. But can you imagine if he becomes Raja? I don't know about it. Or Rajadhira. Maybe. Or Raja. Look, I'll figure it out. Or Vijayaditya. Give me a moment. Okay, I came up with the name. It took me a few minutes. The son's name I decided the name is Periyapalai. Periyapalai. Just wanted to say it 3 times so you could get the pronunciation better. The son is born strong, but he's Jain. But I would rather have him raised as a Hindu, so change the childhood focus to faith. And we'll assign him a guardian. Somebody to raise him as a Hindu. My wife will do that. Make it so. Because it's like, yeah, a strong Jain ruler would be fine, but I think Hindu would be better for him. Again, Jainism is a personal thing. Advocated a claim for Madurai for you, my liege. Although, I personally want Madurai myself. Not just Madurai, but the whole Pandyavraj. The land of the Tamils will be mine one day. Will belong to the Cholas. And you will not take part of that. Even though you already got your hands full. So as we will slowly gain our purity, by the time we reach 500, then we can declare a subjugation war against them. Which also means we gotta make some alliances in the future, as these children will grow up, and probably be grown by that time. Yeah, the biggest one out of all of them. I'm sure we'll worry about them in a far future. Vassalization war. Very well. We're gonna be good friends, because we're definitely gonna need you in a war against them. Lanka will not join them. I guess it's not pay tribute, it's to make them a tributary state. Take up theology one day. And also whatever sage advice that I may get from a guru. Like hopefully get rid of my thoughtfulness and cynicism. Sure, I may be a craven, but do not worry. I don't have to be in a battlefield for that. Continue building on it. Another sun would be fine. Just one more sun. One would think is, yeah, should have never legitimized you. Just be patient. Our time will come. And Jainism will play a role in the development of our future expansive realm for the land of the Tamils. Wonder how many viewers of you are. No. Let me rephrase that. I'll be surprised if anybody's watched my video and the next one, since Jainism will be continuing. That, oh dear. Where did that come from? Smallpox started in Samatata. That's over there. It's going all along the coast. You better not come here. Oh, and also for future plan, once we take over Madurai and the rest, we gotta... I knew it! Yeah, it's from that disease of it's not that though. Because we got no choice. Well, since I'm craven, so things could get a little bit on the stress side for me. Subjugation war can wait. But we will be patient. And remember, I'm a Dingabar, so I'll survive for this. And we got a second son. Alright, just like that. Again, if the list of Tamil names in this game is huge, at least on the males. But still a lot for females as well, but there's a lot in the male side. Male side? Male gender. Male sex, whatever. No. We already have Parântaka. As I said, I will not name my son Rajasakara. That's just madness. To be named it after, you know, the Vinyakan himself. Can't say the devil, but, you know, the equivalent. Give me a moment. Okay, I named my son, Vikramaditya. Vikramaditya. That's how you pronounce that name. Just like the, you know. Yeah, family first, since we're all here. Oh, there's a smallpox epidemic, a coastal smallpox epidemic, and that's a large one at that. There's a reason why we're just trying to get our purity up and drop my cynicalism, hopefully, whenever I accomplish one of these missions. With China already suffered a devastating plague, a great Mongol lord has decided to exploit the situation and cross into Northern China. Will the fierce horsemen from the endless steppes manage to break the dragon's back? More inauspicious. Invaded by the Mongols, but hey, the value of the Silk Road has gone up. That old court decision? Oh, they know that. She's the mother of my half-sister. But you know what? Seize the heretic. Take the money. Get her out of here. The new court physician shall be the guru. Because you know a lot more better than I do. Or any of us do. Because you are the wisest of us all. I received a letter from my fellow member of the Sravaka-Samgha, Chandraditya. Dear brother Parântaka, you as the Eastern scholar you are, please offer me some advice on my poetry, or at least an attempt of it. Reading, though, the attached documents, there are multiple verses, all in honor of the Tirthankara. You're an embarrassed believer. And you'll give a pass. I'm missing the more comforting aspects of faith. I was beginning to think that Chandraditya took offense to my comments, but today I received a new draft of his work. I'm surprised to find his words really speak to me. Scribbled by Marjan Shkamil. I implore you, brother, bear with me. It is not finished. I think the Sravaka-Samgha will treasure these words. Preserver of poetry. A bit more purity. Those two have been sneaking around the premises and into encounters. Huh. How old are you, old man? Someone reported. Well, they'll have to marry. That's with my blessings. I'm flattered that you think the Sravaka-Samgha could benefit from my work, Chandraditya writes in his letter. I thank you for your support, brother. He continues forward, showing me the finishing touches he intends to see before the final version of the manuscript will enter the library. I'm honored to be surrounded by minds like Chandraditya. How many members are in this? 19. Not much. 10 Cholaka, 1 Brahmacharya, 4 Kusharak, and 3 Acharyas. No need for a book. Money is to be used to... The stables is going to be... We're going to build next. We just need more money. We'll have enough purity to start a subjugation war. But as soon as we're up there, we're going to have to... Just wait for the disease to blow over. Get the marshal to train the troops. And then... It's wartime. Which probably will happen on the next episode. Excellent. That's probably the last time I'll use that money when it comes to building the levees. Got 2 Palava rooms still split. We got the division of brothers. One follows the Sravaka philosophy and the other Nivasa philosophy. Whereas as a Jain, I don't need to follow these philosophies because they would lead me to a path where it ain't good for a mind of a Jain ascetic to be. Huh. Well, I am tempted, but I was thinking about just try business for real. Because Sakara could not do business because his life was cut short by the Soviet. Again, we need more money. But don't take the path of greed. Just do it as the Anga Sutra says. Which again, these like you, yes, you can have concubines. Designate any valid offspring as that, which is why I chose the strong son. Large bonuses to all vassal opinions and can hold larger domains, which is why you can see it's up to 9. Old tunnels under the castle. Splendid idea. Here we go again. Let's ambush it. Whoever is coming, we gotta stuff with a hollow. High diplomacy. What do you have to say? Raja Sakara kicked her out. But for me, I would say that poor thing, let it join my court because, again, I'm a Jain. I'm a Jain. We took a vow to non-violence for all living beings, and we don't want to kick anybody out. These bad intentions. Good lord, we don't have anybody with good intrigue. And he was the best one. He died of poor health. Come on in. Oh god, what now? Border dispute over Tagadur. What? Also, I awake in the middle of the night, a loud clamor down the corridor. Outside of my room, the shadows of pitchforks paint the walls, and I hear screaming. I close the door behind me. How did the peasants get in? The tunnel should be secure. My mare, that's so I'm going to have them expect. Guards to arms, grab my weapon out into the darkness to face the peasants. I'm going to get killed for this. The scheming lurker must have let in somehow a message to rebels. During the chaos, I called her over and over. All the chaos is everywhere, and my guards handled the peasant soldiers well enough. My injuries felt on my side as well. This is awful. I'm injured for life. I lost my hand. But it gives me +1 learning. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with this. I'll live. Again, Vegan Bow, skill titfish. I'll live. I mean, I did say I took a vow to non-violence, so therefore, well, it was for self-defense, but again, the ahimsa thing, that's only applied to those of the clergy. Tagadur. Why? How dare you? I thought we were friends. If I lose that piece of territory, then nothing can stop me. We can't raise troops right now, so this area's lost. This further complicates our plans. Because that man, who is our ally, why on earth would I do that if that's attacking? Yeah, this county is lost, unfortunately. And I didn't raise my troops in time to try to evacuate some of these out. And the realm's already weakened, so there's just no way. But the only silver lining in all of this is we could still be allies for our future conflict against them. Then again, most of our troops are from here, not in Tagadur. So, not all hope is lost. But it's just Kannada people are just taking advantage of us Tamils. No longer severely injured, but I will live the rest of my life with just one hand. We became friends. Just be patient. Something good will happen. It's not a new smallpox from... Oh, god dang it, it is a new smallpox from that area. Don't open the gates yet. Wait until next month. See if it comes here. I mean, if it does, then it's just... We just have the worst of luck, do we? When it comes to diseases. Yes! Told you! And the Panyas want to make the Pallava Raj a tributary state. That's just to put it out of its misery. We just have an uncertain future for the Chola. Just want to survive that. Don't get angry. Just remember, whatever mission will give you, do it. Once the disease blows over, then I'll be more devoted to charity and whatnot. And that is my young bastard son, who is craven. It's like, yeah, you may take a piece of my land, but we're still going to be friends for our future conflict against the Pandya. For I will inherit that land one day. What do you mean inherit? You're going to take it over, kick the Hindus out, Jains will take over, and we'll use this area as a way to further develop, and then eventually get back at Pallavas. Then we'll form the Kingdom of Tamilakam for ourselves. We just gotta rule by virtue and patience. Just patience. Where are you from? Oh yeah, you're up there where disease hasn't affected you. That's why you're able to collect the tags for us. Which I thank you for that. But do not worry. Whenever I pass, Parântaka will be a strong son. Regardless if he's raised in a more faithful ways than... So that's how we're gonna... No. Just wait till... Well, war's about to end and Tagadur will be lost. But it's not in vain, because most of our troops are from Cholamandalam, not there. I didn't spend my money over there. Although we'll lose access to the wheat field. Gee, that was fast. But remember, if you do that such a thing, give him a beating, this act violates the Jain doctrine of ahimsa, non-violence. Do not do that. Force him to adopt a child to prevent scandal. Who's your boy? We gotta make some marriage alliances now. Now we're in that time. If you want to be having children so bad, then... Okay. We're still buddies, you and I. But we need to look for others, like Rashtrakutan vassals. Like them. Who's your youngest? Bastard? Yeah. We have a deal. My chancellor is, he's available. But, I think we'll lose him because, again, he's from Tagadur. Once this disease blows over, we just need to make some... What again? Do a little bit of... Perhaps the glass is fuller than I believe. As long as it does not overflow. Alright, I'm no longer cynical. That's great. Who are these guys? The Guru is marrying my friend and concubine? Hey, this ends now. He's an old man, dang it. What are you doing? You took my land, but not all is lost. We still have a good amount of troops, but you could say we're even numbers. But we're just going to be in a... So, son, you want to be nothing. You're not good skilled at anything. But as for the steward... Guess that it will be in. Now I need to find skilled champion. Seems a lot of skilled people tend to come from Rajasthan. Ooh, Madurai took a hit on my population. This could be the silver lining we're looking for. Regardless of result of that tributary war, we will start a war of our own. The Pallavas are weakening, and we need to get out of this deadlock. Since smallpox has taken over the Tamil lands, mostly. Yes. I'll be able to send how these... Oh, now it's even spreading to there. Only make alliances with allies that are sensible. And Rashtrakuta is out of the question because, you know, most powerful. Unless you, well, he's on a pilgrimage, so you can't answer him. Monastery. He's going on advanced education. That's what he's doing. Yeah, that was the old former court decision. Yeah, they want to increase taxation. Nolamba Pallava rivalry war. It doesn't involve territory. I'm just waiting for that disease to blow over, so that way we could try to hope that we don't get swallowed up by these rising powers. could switch to agnostic cognatic now. Oh, we got good enough sons. Don't worry about it. Pandyas and Nolambas, yeah, they're cooperating. And it's the Pandyas that are taking over. They're going to make them pay tribute and they're going to assist them on the wars. What's his hair like? Strong, but ugly. Engage him in theological debates. Apparently I have a high enough learning skill for that. And it worked. Okay, it's gone. Open the gates finally. I'm surprised we didn't have a food shortage problem during this entire time. Pretty much tells you how prosperous the land is. And as time passed, we made a lot of money. Okay, so we're going to be on the offensive soon, and we need all the best that it can offer. What do we need more of? We need more cavalry. Which again, it will take 2 more years, which we need it done fast. We'll build it up fast. Get the marshal to train the troops to increase the levy size. Oh yes, I need to sway some of our new friends. He's from there, send the chancellor, improve relations there. Yeah. These guys aren't reliable. This one's a maybe. Gujarat, our Jain friend, may be a little far off. Because by the time we're marching, major battle already happened by then. Friends of the Pandyas. Them. Okay, that's we have to look up as we should consider. But they're trying to besiege our territory now, which can't be good. We can't just raise troops and kick them out. They're gonna kill us. Friend, what are you doing? Kill the bastard son? No, end of want. If we lose that chancellor, we'll make him the chancellor. Look, even if we raise our troops now, it would not be enough to stop them. After years of constant warfare and battles involving hundreds of thousands of soldiers, the Mongols finally stand triumphant. The decisive battle was fought near Guangzhou. The Mongol Khagan now stands upon the dragon throne as Emperor Zhaozu of Zhejiang, the founder of the new dynasty. However, China is likely to suffer unrest for many years to come. The Mongols are truly fearsome. Mongol Taoists. Unrest, but the silk value increases. But hey, he likes us Dravidians. Let's be friends, huh? Jiminy Christmas if I were to send my guru away. But or just one of my sisters. Which, by the way... Oh, yeah, sisters. Which I never really bothered with them. Look, I know you got issues, but... You think we can be friends? That one's betrothed. This one's not. Oh, can't do that because of hostilities. Look, even if he takes Tanjavur, the occupation will be brief. Once that war is over, then we'll regain our strength fast, and then we're ready. This is why you've got to be patient. Patient is a virtue, the ultimate virtue. And if I die, then... And yes, I will take up theology. But at least I don't have to lead my troops in the battle because I'm craven and I don't have a hand. Tyler, what are you into? Diplomacy, so... Taking a stroll, simply enjoying some small talk, or just say screw it, stick with learning because you'll get the devotion up faster. So I don't care if he likes it. I'm sticking with learning. Keep improving relations. Yeah, that's too bad, but I'm still discuss the holy text and focus on monastics. Oh, just let it slide. Don't worry about it. He's a Hindu. So he's taken that over, and we lost our levy. It's almost over. I'm sure. Look, he can't do anything right now. Just surrender to all forces. And you're going to jail for that. Because that rivalry will result. Oh yeah, they're going to be taking over the city and that is so fast. Again, nothing I could do about it. This is just the chaotic nature of South Indian fighting. Now it's a subjugation war by the Congo. In which I said before, I really need to get out of this country. We were just in it for the ride. Don't worry, I have my wife for this. Yeah, the Pandya have joined all of their wars, but what good would that do? I can't declare war because I can't. I mean, soon the Palava's got to be taken over by the Congo. But our day will come. You just got to be patient and just focus on your studies. Matter of fact, you can in about a couple of months. We did Jack in business again. Don't worry, when Periapalai grows up and he comes to the throne, then the Chola tiger will one day roar again. Tiger is one of the symbols of the Chola dynasty, mind you. Now the Pandya is cooperating with the Pallava despite the differences. Hey, you didn't finish retaking a Nagarapatana unless you want me to do it. Just retake that position. And we can't fight against the Pandya because tributary state. A vassal can't do that. So therefore, there goes my plans. And the only way to make it happen again is to, well, we have to declare independence. We got no choice. But for when we have full strength, we have to fight for our freedom. To get out of the Pallava Raj, and then go to war against the Pandya. Against all odds. A make it or break it moment might be what we're going to be dealing with in the next episode. Stand down for now. If they return, raise it. What is a new century? The start of the Viking Age. The centralization of power in Scandinavia, along with the rapid population expansion, has begun to drive its citizens to look beyond the home shores and islands. New developments in shipbuilding, an adventurous spirit, and a fearless belief in the gods are now taking the Norse seafarers across the seas towards distant lands. They arrive as traders, raiders, and conquerors, and they call themselves Vikings. I do not see how this concerns us. This is us Indians saying it. Now take up theology. Peace be upon you, Sravaka-Parântaka. We are happy to hear that you have devoted your time to the matters of theology. May the coming years of devoted study bless you with new insights. Subhaste Paranta Santo. Now I can finally rank up to Brahmachari. Take up a vow of celibacy. Because you know I have enough children. So apparently we can't produce any more, so I thought, well, I'll do one again. My wish to become a better Jain has led me to the Anuvrata. Following the footsteps of our child, Kunda Kunda, has motivated me to become more active and spend my time on matters of greater importance than naps and games. I will double my efforts from now on. Your path to become a true Jain ascetic has begun. But remember, with these requirements, if you were to become a Muni, make sure all of your children are adult and don't have any traits that need sickness. And it also have to be greater or equal to 2, which I'm about to be. It's my privilege. Oh, I fear them. They're at it again. But, and what are you doing? Oh, you're attacking them. Make them tributary. There. I got the colors confused. So you could say, despite all the chaos, Parântaka is now multiple. The world will not weigh me down anymore. I have a new spring in my step, joy in my heart, and a smile on my face. Life isn't too bad. See? That's encouraging. Despite all the chaos going on here, we Cholas will not disappear. And when this hostilities is over for whatever reason, we will fight for our independence. We will fight against Pandya against all odds. We will have our freedom. Where do you get all these troops? Event spawn. Oh boy. You're definitely going to make them pay tribute or tributary state. Which means still assist them on that rivalry war. It's a bedtime story. By the way, this is part of the Christian immersion mod. This is my first time actually experienced bedtime story. I guess it applies to people of all faiths, not just Catholics. As the sun sets, my child asks me a bedtime story. Which story comes to mind? Which oddly, these are just... Well, apparently this was meant for the Christian faith, but I see all this stuff. Priya Palai Maya, even though it's just 5%. Let me tell you about the adventures of the Apostles, or the Tirthanankaras, Jain context. They didn't get them up on the thing, but whatever. Is the Guru still around? I'm surprised you're still here. And you're not been sleeping well. Huh. That's unfortunate. Oh yes. Take a vow of celibacy. I decided to show my devotion to the Tirthanankaras and by taking the order of the vow of celibacy. Yes, that's a +1. Oh, man, the membership is reduced. Probably majority of them Gujarati. Yeah, they call him the Lionheart. The Lion of Talakatganga. Okay, we'll do this mission and then we'll close the episode, which I think episode 4 is probably going to be the most important episode of the series so far. But anyways, peace be upon you, Brahmachari Parântaka. The hectic life of a ruler rarely allows for sufficient time for contemplation. I ask you to seclude yourself and think about the universe and your place in it. Awareness is the first step to freedom. Yeah, secluded meditation. That's what I need. Today my seclusion begins. I've selected a simple chamber in the castle, where I'll spend most of my time during the coming months. Within these bare walls, I shall do my mantras, read the Anga Sutras, and contemplate my life in action. In solitude, there is peace. Think of a happy place. Just imagine. He's outside, as a Digambara Jain, where he will be secluded meditation, with no clothes, and everything is at peace in Cholamandalam. And outside of his county is all this war and violence and all that. People are concerned and you're like, are you not worried? And then he's like, not to be bothered. Meditating. I am thinking of Lord Mahavira. But I cannot make sense of the passage of the Anga Sutras. The words are archaic, and their meaning is deeply hidden by copious layers of symbolism. It would greatly benefit my spiritual development if I discovered the text and sense on my own. Though at this point, I would be better asking my Upadhyaya. No. Ask the Guru. I immediately sought out Thakur to request his aid. It seemed I've called him at a bad time, for he agreed with some discernible reluctance. He had no patience with me, and I failed to keep up, and I left in anger. He's the ignorant one. He's unhelpful, and he fails to make sense of the passage. Well, to be fair, he wasn't sleeping well. Dang it. Already this is a bad start for the meditation. Looks like it's starting to wind down now. What's this? From Kashmir? That's far away from here. Anyways, today has been a day of new insights and revelations. In my seclusion, I had plenty of time to think about my actions, my life, and my place in this world. Things I never thought of before suddenly became so clear. Today, my awareness has truly expanded. So there's some progress. Not all hope is lost, as they survived, thanks to the Pandyas. The mighty Pandya, who will soon pass away, is going to be led by him. A strong ruler, which will be a problem in the future. Alliance is formed. Remember, if we try to fight our war of independence, we'll be fighting on two fronts. Possibly more. But we'll have friends. We're still good, right? Yeah. You're the best one out here. Oh, why did I pick that? For a true follower of Anuvata, the importance of saying mantras and studying the Angra Sutras, at least my Nigranta said so. Nigranta is priest. However, while in meditation for days on end, I struggle to stay focused. Sometimes I feel like I'm just sitting here doing nothing. If I just close my eyes for a moment, surely that would not be so bad. I don't know about this one, but a little nap would do me good. Waking up was an unpleasant experience, to say the least. I had sunk to the floor and also managed to get drool all over the chest of my garb. I sluggishly pushed myself back to the seat and guessed to realize that the room was pitch black. It was in the middle of the night and every single candle was burned out. It was supposed to be only a little nap. Oh man, the art child isn't gonna like this. Alright, who else can we make alliance with? But now they're gonna get all the money from Sri Lanka and the Pallava. At least we got a strong ally now. What do you guys? Fine amount of troops. And there's no chance of that happening. Neither with the Rashtrakuta. How about my half-sister? Difference of age, right, I understand. How about now? Well. This could definitely benefit us. It's all about the politics. And Chancellor, it's time for you to go to Orangalu, the capital of, what's it called again? Telangana, the capital of the Telugu people there, where they mostly live there. But the Rashtrakutas are not Telugu. But still, they're Dravidians like us. I spent the entire day saying mantras of deep concentration. During the first hours I noticed nothing out of the ordinary, but though at some point I lost track of the time and entered a dream-like state. There was nothing but the holy words passing through my lips, and they rang true as the sweetest music. Today my awareness has truly expanded. There's some progress. Keep going, not all hope is lost. As we will rebuild. Also, mind you, we may not make the money like we used to, because we're still, the economy's trying to recover, and so is troop numbers. Guru is passed. Anirgrantha, now you. Anyways, there's a bountiful well of wisdom in the Angra Sutras. Today I've uncovered new meanings in several passages I have previously never given much thought. I shall take these lessons to heart and carry them with me. No matter where life takes me, mark my words, the Angra Sutras is truly the book of wonders. Oh, not Not this again. No, find someone else. Ah, friend. Come here. He's a Jain. He's, this and that and the other. But most importantly, new court decision. Remember me, friend? Yeah. This one's related to theology focus, not the meditation. I live my life as other men do, navigating its rocks and obstacles, doing my best to achieve success in my endeavors. Still, everything we do takes place in the light of Samgha. Must we take care lest the influence of the punishers comes into our lives? I shall ponder this more deeply. Well, fine. Hey, we can help. You want to free yourselves from the Panjas? Well, it's going to be a while because I can't sway you because I'm in deep meditation. We'll talk someday. Today has been a new day of insights and revelations. In my seclusion, I had plenty of time to think about my actions, my life, my place in this world that I never thought about before. It suddenly became so clear. Well, it looks like I'm going to complete the meditation after all, after a few false starts, but don't worry. You'll be a good ascetic. When all the children grow up, and when they're all adults, then I would be happily to abdicate and give it to the one who's going to bring the Chola dynasty back into prominence. I am bent over the Hunger Sutras, trying to make sense of a especially cryptic passage, when a faint tap on my door breaks my concentration. I call for my visitor. To my surprise, little Periyapalai, strong-jawed face peeks to my opening. Father, why are you hiding? I miss you. Hey, come here, son. We shall read the Hunger Sutras. Parântaka listened attentively as I read from the Hunger Sutras. After I was done, he had many questions we had discussed early. While Periyapalai is still too young to grasp the finer nuances, I do think he's learned something important. Helping my son is truly rewarding. I'm proud of you, son. You didn't become shrewd, but at least you know something. Save the money, you may never know. Almost full. Peace be upon you, Brahmachari Parântaka. We are pleased with your progress. During the time spent in contemplative seclusion, you have taken a great step on the path of Anuvrata. I hereby declare your mission completed. You honor me, our child. And I would close that episode right here on that note. Which it's like, yes, we lost a piece of our territory. All the terrible, terrible wars that happened here. But there is hope. There is hope yet. How you doing on that war? We may come to the rescue. Unless I'll send you some money. How much you need, by the way? No. Sorry. But anyways. So for now, we're going to have to try to continue to rank up. And then, when that time comes, when all the children grow up, I must abdicate. As the chaos of South India is finally settled, well, now Sri Lanka, the Lambakana Kingdom, is fighting for its freedom. And I know in the next episode we'll fight for our own freedom. In a way. But it's going to be a struggle. About as much as a struggle as meditation. We hope to see you in the next episode, which is going to be pretty important. So peace be with you, as I say that for being a Jain in this game. So peace be with you. So long for now.